I became a witch. I think we are our own power. We are our own God. View society, as long as we are coming to the same conclusion, things are messed up.
Alright, and we're here with
Kerry,
Kiri. So, what happens after we die?
you cannot destroy energy, so it continues on. Whether it's another plane of existence or another timeline, I think we just continue until eternity.
So, where do we go? Where does that energy go?
Where your energy is needed,
Where's our energy needed?
when you haven't learned a lesson.
Sorry?
When you haven't learned a lesson.
When
So
you
we've got
haven't.
lessons to learn before we can finally complete our journey.
Okay.
And if you haven't learned the energy in this plane of existence, you get elevated to a different one or move to a different one, and that's where you need to learn that lesson.
May I ask, where did you get this from?
I studied anthropology at university, did my honours in it.
Okay.
I wrote my thesis on the process of becoming Wiccan. I became a witch, and that's just through my reading and life experience.
Julio. Do you believe in a creator?
In a
A
career,
curator?
curator, like a
god or something.
a god or something. I think society uses that as a way to order us. So we need to have an authority figure in charge of us. It's a way of us controlling ourselves. I think we are our own power. We are our own God. Yeah.
Okay. So my question for you, just another deep question. How did these things begin? What created it then? Like all this energy riches are using and what's the beginning? Like who created
I
it?
think there's this natural process of evolution and growth, and energy just continues on in different forms. So it depends on where we start off, what do we need to learn, we move to the next one. So whether it's evolution, whether it's moving to different timelines, it all fits in with that.
Okay. Because let me just share my understanding. I believe with every beginning there's a cause, you know. So I believe that with this world there was a beginning, and there had to be something to cause it. And for example, I would say I believe in the creator, right? But the reason because is that I don't believe non-existence can cause existence. I don't believe the personal can come from the non-personal. You get what I'm trying to say?
That's
I believe,
lovely, and I
yeah.
admire that. I honestly do. When I look at religion, I admire the amount of faith that people put into different things. My husband was born Catholic, born and bred Catholic. I have got friends that are of every faith under the sun, and I admire that. I'm just sitting here saying to myself, is there not more for us to question? Can God not be living within us? Or can there not be a higher power within us, giving us the power to choose instead of putting that power in somebody else? And it doesn't mean one way is right and one way is wrong. It's all about acceptance. So whether you believe in the curator and I believe in what I believe in, can we not just work together in harmony?
That's a deep question. I would say it's quite difficult because we contradict each other.
Why is it difficult?
Because we contradict each other.
Because of hubris, arrogance.
Hubris. I want the truth. That's why it's difficult.
Some people think that their truth is more important than somebody else's truth. The way you perceive the world and the way I perceive the world are completely different. My reality right now versus your reality right now are completely different. Do you understand?
I understand.
And who's right and who's wrong? Nobody will ever know.
One day, when we die,
But that's faith.
that's
You've
faith.
got faith in that belief. I don't have faith in that belief.
Yeah. Well, in reality, I get what you're saying. You said you were rich or something.
I studied it. I wouldn't say I am one now. I'm more pagan and spiritual than what I am Wiccan.
Out of curiosity, what made you want to study it?
I was born and bred Methodist, so pushed into that side of things, whereas paganism for me spoke to a more primal looking at the seasons, and that's what I'm loving about moving here to the UK, is you see the seasons changing more than what I saw them changing in South Africa. So summer to autumn to winter and spring, it was like this one continuous thing in Johannesburg, whereas here it's more definitive. I can see when summer is, I know when it's spring, I know when it's autumn, I know when it's going to be winter. It's going with the cycle of life far more than what I'm ever used to, and that speaks to me. And isn't that the only thing we can actually see, what we can see with our eyes?
Yeah, I mean, so you don't necessarily believe in the afterlife. You believe that your soul just Okay.
And I don't believe I'm done. I've
You don't
still got
believe?
the rest-
Yeah, as you said, your energy will go somewhere.
Yeah.
And
I've
is
still
it?
got things to learn.
Is it? I would recommend switch with someone, or just switch.
Is he talking too much?
Yeah, I kind of got distracted. You all right?
Children of today.
So where was that? Could I just explain something to you real quick? Let's say you had a backpack, right, and we had to fill it up with your sin. Would it be heavy or not?
If we had to fill it with,
With your sin?
I don't believe I sinned. I've learned, I've made mistakes, I've messed up, I've fallen off the wagon, but it doesn't mean it's sin, it means I'm human.
Yeah, I agree with you. The Bible says in Romans 3:23 that we have all fallen short of the glory of God. So yeah, as we are all human, we've all fallen short. Sin is something like, for example, have you ever lied,
Yes,
stolen,
yes,
said, "Oh my God,"
yes.
looked at another man with lust, and I've done all of those things as well.
But does
And
that make you any more human than what it makes me?
no, I said we're in the
And
same.
why do we need to follow a set of rules?
That's a good question, and I'm gonna tell
From
you.
ancient people that are no longer living, that chose the books.
I
They
wouldn't.
chose what to put in that Bible, not us. And it was a society that we're not part of now. The way we run in society is completely different to how King James, for instance, did it when he chose the books. Okay, and who said that the books he chose were the right books? Because
That's a deep question. And you see, when I think about the Bible and who wrote it and all of that, the reason why I think the Bible can't be false is because the Bible writes against a man's very own desires. Like, imagine another man telling another man, don't have sex till marriage. Intrinsically, that's not any man's desire. If it was me writing the Bible, I'd be like, yo, you can do as you please. But what I'm trying to say is that why is then the Bible written against every man's desires? And I think it's deeper than that. I think that generally it was inspired by God through those men to write the word, because you got to understand that there was 66 different authors. They didn't know each other, but they all agreed on the same thing. They lived in different timelines, in different parts of life.
There's people that are agreeing across the globe. There are people switching on, unplugging from the machine, unplugging from the matrix, and we're looking at society now, and it doesn't work. Things are broken.
You know why?
Hubris.
We live in a fallen world.
There we go.
But that's from the fall of Adam and Eve, I believe, and from our own free will.
Perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. If that's how you view society, as long as we are coming to the same conclusion, things are messed up. What are we going
Things
to
are
do to
messed
fix
up.
it?
I believe find Jesus.
You reckon
Because-
that's gonna be what it is? I
Because
think
this
it's
world is
my
going to
fault.
stress anyway. So find the true everlasting way. And you said rules. I just want to touch on that. I'm not going to keep it for too long. I don't believe as a born again believer you should be following a set of rules.
Okay.
And I know what I'm about to say is quite controversial. I believe instead of that you should just put your full faith in Jesus. Does that make sense? Now, me, I'm not bound by rules. No one's telling me do this, do that. Let me give you an example. Have you ever seen a picture of what Jesus did on the cross? Or do you know what that means?
What do you mean?
Why did why did he die on the cross?
For our sins, apparently.
Yeah, but do you know the deeper meaning? Alright. First, I want to let you know that Jesus loves you, like, deeply, and I don't know who's ever told you that, but you know, when Jesus was on that cross, he was up there and he was thinking about you. He was thinking about dying for you, even though he knows there's a chance that you might not ever believe in him. Did you know that Jesus was also a historical being? Like, we can agree on that, right? Let me give you an example. Let's say there's someone in court and they commit a crime. Let's say they're about to go jail and they're sentenced to death, but you see, legally someone can bail them out. And that's what Jesus did for us, me and you on the cross. Let's go back to what I was saying, faith. Jesus says if you believe in what he's done on the cross, you're saved. He's not saying if you keep all these rules, you're saved. He's saying if you believe in me, you're saved. So I wanted to let you understand that. Us as believers, we don't live by rules, but we live by faith. And and I wanted to, by faith in what He's done for us, that through believing in that, we have eternal life. And I just wanted to share that with you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I have my beliefs, you have your beliefs, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Personally, I think society is messed up. There's murderers, there's rapists, there's pedophilia, and I don't understand how a loving God, how a true God can allow that to happen. Children dying of
Repeat that.
children dying of cancer. How can we have a loving God looking after the world if that's all happening? And personally, coming from South Africa, moving here, my children have more security here than what they ever did in their own home country.
That's a good question.
And is it God that did that, or was it my husband and I?
Well, you moved your family here. You, I say, practically, right? I mean, there's multiple reasons. Like, for example, free will, right? Do you believe we have free will? Yeah. You see, many people complain, Lord, why do we suffer? But you see, we choose to rebel against God. For example, I'm not saying with the kids with cancer, this is something else. Like, for example, Israel and Palestine, you know, it's their own free will to go to war. It's not necessarily like, we're not robots. God doesn't control us, He gives us free will. Huh? I don't know. Religion. But they decided to.
They
It's
did.
not that God chose them, told them to.
Historically. Let's look historically. How many wars have been fought over religion?
I don't know, you tell me.
People don't accept each other. People want to constantly try and change everybody. Why can't we just say, I admire you and I respect you for your faith? And can you not do the same for me? I'm a good person at the end of the day. I'm not out here murdering. Are you out here murdering? I don't think you are.
Am I murdering?
No.
I
You're
don't
not.
know. Why do you think I'm murdering?
feel like
Do you
you're a
think I'm
trustworthy-
murdering?
I feel
Why
like
do you
you're a
think I'm murdering? Like, I
You're a
don't.
trustworthy person from what I've seen. I've just met you. But I feel like you're a good person. I'm a good person. Can we
I've
not
done
all
pretty messed up things, man.
We
I
all
wouldn't
have,
say I'm
but
good.
Does that make you any worse than what you are now?
A good person is
Everybody
morally
makes
perfect.
mistakes. To be human is to be flawed.
To be what?
Human is to be flawed. We're not perfect.
We're not perfect, as we've all fallen short.
So
Yeah.
accept everybody for who they are, regardless of what it is. Do we have to put a label on it? Can I not just accept her for who she is?
I
Can
accept.
not
I
her
do.
for who she is?
I do
Can you
though.
not accept me for who I am?
I do, but I'm
Because
just
I'm
telling
being
you
a
the
decent
truth.
human being.
Yeah.
I'm being friendly. I'm being kind. Just
Yeah.
meet these people, and now we're going dancing.
Oh, nice.
There's
But
nothing wrong with
Nice.
that, right? I'm not sitting here saying, what is your faith? I don't need to know that. I know she looks like a cool chick, so we're going to go dance.
yeah, but you need to understand the deeper reason. The deeper reason I ask this is because, you know, I do believe there's an afterlife, and I do believe there's heaven and hell, and I actually want to just make sure, you know, when it's the day when you're face to face with God, you know, you're fine. I didn't always believe in this. I just want to let you understand, like, actually it was a process, and I was actually an atheist or agnostic. But I'm telling you this because, in fact, there's people that used to tell me about Jesus. I think once my brother told me how he had an encounter, and I was mocking him. But I'm telling you this now, so it's like there's something that's happened, and I just wanted to share that with you. And it's not that I don't accept you. No, I do accept you. In fact, I do love you. Like, me doing this is showing. Me doing this just shows that, yo, I'm willing to sacrifice my time for this, you
And I
know?
respect that, and I
Yeah.
appreciate it. And we can all just walk away from this as a good experience, right?
Yeah.
There we go,
And
good.
if you could also just bear this in mind, think about it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank
Can
you.
you do the same for me?
I want the truth, so whenever I evangelize to people, it's always in my
There we go.
mind.
We're never going to get the truth until we die. There we go. But at that point, we'll be outside you. Sorry.
No, we can get the truth now. As Jesus says, ask and you shall receive. One thing I did is I actually asked God, whoever you are, reveal yourself to me. I put God to the test. Because I'm sharing it with you now. I've got the answer, and I'm sharing it with you.
Thank you.
No, not for myself. Why do you think? Well, I don't think I'm here by coincidence, you know. I think I'm here to actually share this truth.
And that's
As
not
Jesus
just
says,
you
share the
to me,
gospel.
But I feel like I've shared my truth as well. And we've shared knowledge, and we can part learning something more, right?
Yeah, but it's also got to understand, just because we believe in something, like this goes for everyone, it doesn't mean it's reality. We can all agree on
But
that,
like I
right?
said, your reality is completely different to my reality. You could be looking at this view and seeing something completely different.
So what is your final message to the five of us standing here who are all agnostic to
Okay.
a point? What is your message to the five of us?
It's to believe in Jesus and you'll be saved. And I believe that there's a creator. It's just like we see this building. There had to be a builder, and I believe with this earth there has to be a creator. I don't believe nothing can create everything. So that's my final message.
Thank you.
Yeah, to just
lovely
believe in
meeting
Jesus and be saved. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Alright. You guys can dance. Yeah. But when I say I actually care about you, I actually do care about you.